there, it's Lone Wolf, wolfterritories.org. I think that was a bit of server stuff. So I'm going to show you around the new control panel. It's kind of a bit updated, so when you come here, if you look into the grid, you get this video and you'll know you're in the right place. So to get here, go to grid.wolfterritories.org, and then you can just log in with your avatar name. You notice there's some options on the front screen that you can get to. If we go to Lone here, Lone. So put your avatar username and password for the grid in, and you get this nice menu. So I go through some of the things. So that the profile editor, now you can edit your email address, and you can change to receive offline messages or not. And then you click control panel to go back to the control panel. Region editor is the same as before. Obviously I've got thousands of regions. It takes a bit of time for me to load it. So you can edit regions, restart, which means actually shut the simulator down. For those of you who don't know, if you restart from your viewer, it doesn't shut the simulator down, it just restarts it. You can update the map, download an OR file of your region if you've backed up. So if you use backup, it creates an OR file on my servers. If you do download all, it'll download that OR file. So you can do it all through the menus. You don't have to faff around, raising tickets or anything. API key, that's covered in another video, to do with the control panel. Flatten terrain flattens the terrain. If you edit your regions, you can select, change the region name. You can select what currency you have on it, whether it's Podex or Globits. You can choose what physics options you have on the region. You can change them dynamically. So we do is make the change and update it, and you can also add people who can log in to this control panel and access your regions and do stuff with them. So that's quite useful. DJ Illusions in my case, which is quite useful because it means that you can have other people able to access this screen and get to your regions. So to use the email control panel, there is a link here at the top that links through to videos. Okay, so hit control panel again, back to the control panel. We've then got OpenSim Social, which is our Mastodon server, which I'll come to a bit. It's really interesting, so it's really busy. Then it's got a list of Wolf Territories dollar transactions. That's your Podex transactions that are held on our servers and communicated to the Podex server. We've got a function to raise tickets, so this is a new thing where you can raise a ticket. You just choose your regions from the list, and of course mine's pretty huge. You fill it all in and raise a ticket, and that's useful if you can't get hold of us on Discord. You can always iron me on Discord, I don't mind. Raise ticket, view tickets. I won't show you those because it's full of tickets, not biscuits. Add to destination guide, that gives you instructions for using the Discord server to add to our destination guide. And in fact, this little video here shows you how to do it, so that when someone's in world, they can click on this little thing there, and it opens up. In fact, what I'll do, let me just quickly log in. You can actually access this control panel. If I'm running on Linux, don't know why it plays up like that. Right, so you can actually access that control panel through the front of the viewer before you log in if you want to. It's no problem doing that. It'll all work. I'm just waiting for this initializing embedded web browser. This always takes ages. I don't know why. Here we go. I'm running on Linux Mint anyway, if anyone's interested in Linux Mint, and I love Linux and it's really very cool. So I'm just going to res here. Again, obviously it's slightly slower because I'm recording, it always makes it slower. So the destination goes this thing over here. So if I click on that, you can see that we've got some events and things like that, and there's some different categories, and you can just click through venues, support. So there's some different things. It's gradually building up, and you just click on them, and if you click on it, it'll give you a map to where that place is in the grid. If you click on it very quickly, there you go, it takes a second to find it because I've just logged in, so it hasn't loaded the map yet. So that's that. So I'll just quickly get out of this. So go back to the control panel. So this screen, basically destination guide, tells you how, and it's very easy. You just make a post like this, you put in these things, so WT Desk Guide, parks, and the hop address and an image, and it loads up. So that's all available there, and you can actually see that. There's another video on my YouTube, which you can get by when you log in. There's a button that links you to it. We've now got a facility to upload an OR file to your region. Okay, so what you do is use Google Drive, and you upload the file and then just share it with this email address, because my servers are connected to Google Drive. So that means that we are able, just by you filling this form and hitting go, it'll automatically load the file name to load the OR file up to whichever region you're on. It works out which server it's on, and then loads the OR file. Obviously, you need to take an OR of your region before uploading. It's just a good idea, unless your region's empty, in which case don't worry about it. But you can do things like merge with current region, or wipe everything out. You can say whereabouts. So this is what a region looks like. So if you want it in the middle, you put it at, depending on the size of your OR file, if it's a 256, you put it at, I think it's 384, something like that. And then you hit go and it'll load it up into your region, and that'll happen about 10-15 minutes. But it just saves raising a ticket and doing that stuff. Do it yourself. Back to the control panel, just click control panel at the top, and then the log out function. So if you click log out, just look at some of these buttons on the front page. That's our Discord again, Facebook, links to my YouTube, which is where I'm going to post this, get land. So that's just take you to that page. So that's basically a separate page, shop.wtgrid.net. allows you to rent land there and then. Now if you rent the first two, a single region or a double region, it'll be, when we take Google Pay and everything like that, it's about $25 a month for a single region. And when you rent the land, if you rent those first two, they will be bought up within about 5 to 10 minutes of you actually paying. So because it's all automated on this grid, the 100 region pack, that's going to happen soon, but at the moment that takes it takes a bit of time for it, because I have to do it manually, but the scripts are all there. I just haven't put it all together yet. So that's at shop.wtgrid.net. So OpenSim Social again, donate, just so you can donate to the grid if you want, because it's obviously helpful. And then join grid allows you to create an avatar. If you don't know anything about it, you want to have a bit, let's start here as well. This gives a bit more information about how you should set up the Firestorm viewer, but very soon we're going to have this other viewer anyway, which is going to be very, very cool. There's other things on here that you can mess around. That's about it, I think, for this video. So this is grid.wolfterritories.org. Just come here, you can sign up and just come and get involved. We've got a great grid. It's really growing fast, and we have lots of entertainment and lots of things going on, seminars, technical seminars, and all kinds of other things. Thanks very much for watching. This is Lone Wolf trying to find the video recording there. Thanks very much. Bye.